Besties, welcome to 5 Days of Self-Worth, where every day this week I'm going to give you a short message based on something self-worth related that if you apply it, it's going to really start to create the shift in your internal world. The way that you speak to yourself, the way that you feel, the way that you think, the way that you move, but of course you've got to do the work. To give you a sneak peek, this is what we're going to be working with here. So let's get into day one, forgiving ourselves. Now I know that this one always lands. It always hits people. So really let yourself receive this. You are always doing the best that you could. Always. You were always at the time, no matter what happened, you were doing the best that you could. And so your job now is to free yourself from the past. Forgive yourself. Let it go. Stop punishing yourself for things that happened. Now here's the thing. I know that can be much easier said than done because we carry so much shame, so much resentment. We might have hurt a lot of people. Terrible things may have happened. The circumstances might be hideous, right? All the more reason though for us to really start working through it. Because the alternative is that you don't. The alternative is that we just continue to let it control our lives and we never get beyond it. And as someone who carried so much shame most of my life, and I literally felt like the most unworthy loser, unlovable, like just the biggest piece of trash. I've worked through this and I can tell you from the other side, this was the piece that made the biggest breakthrough and impact in my life and in my journey. Now here is the key that's going to free you. Okay, when we understand how the mind works, 95% of our mind is subconscious, right? So it's outside of our conscious awareness. This is the part of our mind that is responsible for keeping us safe and alive. It keeps our hair growing, it keeps us breathing, it keeps our cells regenerating. It's constantly looking out for danger. Right now, this part of our mind likes the familiar because it feels safer in the familiar. Even if the familiar is trash, violence, abuse, trauma, whatever it is, that 95% of us feel safer to stay there because it knows how to protect us from things we've already experienced, which means that your mind is literally wired to keep you in the familiar. So if you look at this with compassion, you're going to see that pattern of doing things that hurt you or choosing behaviors or taking actions that actually now make you feel shame or bad, at the time they were familiar. That's why you did it. And you learned that from somewhere. You learned that coping strategy or that belief system or that behavior from someone else. So how could you shame and blame yourself anymore? No more. It's a choice. And to go deeper into this, I have a podcast episode 144. It's time to forgive yourself now. And